Hello everyone, welcome back to part 3. Alright, guess I'd better get this. Deku no bow o te ni ireta. Bow here meaning stick. Deku no bow. Bow. Deku no bow. I think this is the same bow as was in eyeball. But yeah, means stick normally. Te ni ireta, so you put the stick in your hand or you got a Deku stick. Shi itemu gamen de left, down, right. I don't know how to say those in Japanese actually. Ni setto shio. So yeah, see item screen whilst on, I suppose. Just indicates a location or a place for a verb to take place, doesn't it? Shi itemu gamen de. Two, basically, two left, down, or right. Setto shio, and setto is set, isn't it? Shi ni setto shi de furu. So to, see, set, and then shi. We've got basically like the verb stem here. Shi. You probably could have gone with shite as well. Either's fine, I guess. Shi ni setto shi de furu. And furu means to, like, you know, to wave around, to shake around or whatever. Shimao toki wa tachidomatte e. Shimao meaning to put away. Toki, like just a time, so the time to put away, or when you want to put it away, I suppose. Tachidomatte, stand, stop, I suppose. So, yeah, kind of the other way round, I suppose it would be in English, like stop and stand, and then press A. Tachidomatte e. Yeah. Jippon moteru ga daiji ni tsukao. This is 10, usually read as ju. And then this is hon, which is a counter for long, perhaps cylindrical objects, I suppose. So you might guess that it would be pronounced juppon, but that's actually not correct. It's jippon. Jippon moteru ga. Motsu meaning to possess or to have or to hold, and moteru is like the potential form. So it's like you can hold 10, but this ga here is but. Daiji ni tsukao. Daiji ni sort of meaning like carefully, I suppose. Daiji ni. Yeah, sort of carefully. Yeah, probably carefully is the best translation, actually. Yeah, carefully, like let's use them. Let's use them carefully. So it's saying, you know, you can hold 10, but let's use them carefully, like anyway. You know, you don't just want to go around, you know, wasting them. Even though you can hold 10. Right. Just get some sticks there. Deku no Ki-sama, tadaima modorimashita. So yeah, the great Deku tree. Tadaima is often... This is basically just its own phrase, isn't it? When you return home from somewhere, you will say tadaima, meaning I've just gotten back. I've just returned home. I'm home. Essentially. But yeah, I believe it's like it literally means like just now, and then perhaps this part of the normal phrase in day-to-day life is just omitted. You just say tadaima, but Navi's saying tadaima modorimashita. Just now I have returned. Oh, Navi, modotta ka. So, just a noise. Navi, have you come back? Have you returned? You're back, are you? Sort of thing, I suppose. そしてお前、よく聞いてくれた. そして I suppose meaning like, maybe, I'm not really sure actually, is it like, that being done, yeah, perhaps, that being done, link, it should say here, よく聞いてくれた. よく聞いてくれた. I might suggest that this means, can this mean like welcome? よく聞いてくれた. Yeah, I think so. I mean, literally, it would be like, well, like effectively, in that sense, like, well done in coming for me, which is really weird. So it might be like more like a welcome. I don't think he'd be saying, you've done well to come here. Because, have we? We just walked here, didn't we? I don't know, that's weird. 森の精霊であるこのわし、デクの木の話を聞いておくれ. The forest, like, spirit, this gets used a lot in Zelda, actually, because there's lots of, you know, spirits, ocean spirits, mountain spirits, and all this stuff, so, so yeah, Mori no Seilei. Did I say Seilei? I did, right? Yeah, spirit. Yeah, spirit. Basically, the forest spirit de aru. It's just saying, like, to be. To, you know, the. I wonder if this is de aru, so it can attach to the rest of the subject or whatever. Mori no seirei de aru kono washi. So I might suggest this is all modifying washi. The forest spirit, this me. Deku no ki no hanashi. The Deku tree's story or words, I suppose. Kiite okure. Like, please listen, or, yeah, listen. Listen, basically. お前は最近毎日のように恐ろしい夢を見ているはずじゃ. You recently, basically, we've got like most close, which I have tried to use to mean closest before, but it doesn't work. People just understand it as recently. So you recently, every day, seemingly, I believe, seemingly every day, terrifying dreams, or terrifying nightmares, I suppose. Miteiru hazuja. You are seeing, you are experiencing, or you are seeing terrifying dreams seemingly every day recently. Yeah, I'll finish it off, because we've got hazu here, which expresses an expectation that is the case. So he's kind of saying you should every day be experiencing or having terrifying nightmares. Like, he should in the sense of he expects us to be. Not should as in, you know, I hope you are, but should as in, yeah, he expects us to be seeing that. And also, this is common. You don't say like have dreams. In Japanese, you see dreams. Yeah, you see dreams is how the grammar works in Japanese. Sono yume wa ima kono sekai ni shinobi yoru ja akuna kehai sonomono. That's weird. I don't really know what's going on. Those dreams, now, this world too, creep in, I suppose. Creep in. Like evil omen, sonomono. Ja akuna kehai sonomono. I don't know what sonomono's doing at the end. Unless it's like All of this is modifying the sono mono. Those dreams now, this world to creep into evil signs. That thing, I don't know. お前はそれを感じたのじゃ. You that have felt or felt, if you want to go literally. Yeah, not too sure actually. お前よ。今ここでお前の勇気を試させてほしい. So just getting our attention basically, like Link kind of thing. Now, here, your courage 試させてほしい. I think like he's saying, I want to test your courage. 試させて. In the sense that he wants to cause us to test our courage. Yeah, so he is that right? He wants to test our courage. 試させてほしい. Maybe he wants to make us try our own courage. That's what させる is. This is causative. So you basically just put like させる onto the end of like maybe stems of verbs, I suppose. Do you? Is that right? 試させてほしい. No, not quite. Anyway, it's causative. させてほしい. So yeah, I think that's what's going on. He wants to. 欲しい is like, desire or hope, maybe. I hope to cause you to try your courage. Maybe. わしは呪いをかけられておる. I, and then 呪い is a curse. 呪いをかけられておる. So this is like the passive voice again. かける is to attach something onto, or to douse onto someone, or to what words do we use with curse? Well, I suppose put, isn't it? Put a curse on. So かける is to like put the curse on, and かけられる is to have the curse put onto you. And so かけられておる, I suppose just means like continuous, like at the present moment. I am cursed. Yeah, I am in the state of having had a curse put on me. Quite clunkily, but yeah, I am cursed is basically what he's saying. お前の知恵と勇気でそれを解いてほしいのじゃ. Your like wisdom, or perhaps knowledge, maybe wisdom and courage. で, so using your courage and wisdom. それを that, referring to the curse, that 解いてほしいのじゃ. Like I want you to, or I desire, or I hope, I wish you to lift or break the curse, like cure the curse, I suppose, solve the curse is what toku means. 解いてほしいのじゃ, yeah. その覚悟があるかな. So for that purpose, I suppose, that 覚悟, this is like readiness, preparedness. Kind of, so yeah. Well, that's how it works in Japanese, isn't it? 覚悟, it's like preparedness, maybe like resolution. Is that the word? Is there the preparedness to do that? Is like literally what he's saying. And then kana is like again wondering. Like, does the courage to do that exist, I wonder? Very literally. But what he's obviously saying less literally is, are you prepared to do this? I wonder, kind of thing. And then we go, hai, saying like yes. Dewa omae yao. Navi to tomo ni owashi no taida e hairu ga yoi. Dewa meaning like with that, I suppose. With that decided, I suppose. Omae yao. Navi to tomo ni. Essentially with Navi togetherly. Tomo ni and Isho ni are a bit different. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what that difference is. But essentially, yeah, he's just saying Tomo ni Nabito, so together with Navi. Washi no tai nai e, so two inside body. Karada here, read as tai in this case, meaning body. Nai meaning interior, so like interior of the body. And then washi no, just making it the Deku trees. My body inside. Hairu ga yoi. Like you should, I suppose, you should enter into my body. Hairu ga yoi. Yeah, this is maybe old Japanese. I've tried to perhaps kind of use this sort of grammar before, and it never worked for me. So, yeah, I obviously don't understand it very well, but yeah. Yose Navi, so fairy Navi. Omae no chikara to nare. Link's power become, basically, which means less literally help Link. Yeah, just help Link. Become Link's power, in the sense of, yeah, help him, become useful to him, become useful. Yuika omae, just like, are you okay, sort of, not are you okay. Yoika omae. Yoika omae. Well, yoi is like E. It has a couple of different readings, doesn't it? You can say E or yoi, meaning like, are things good, I suppose? Like, maybe he's saying like, are you good? In the sense of, are you ready? Kind of thing. Are you good, Link? Nabi ga katari kakeru toki. Upsi wo tsukai, mimi wo katamuke yao. So Navi begins to explain time, or when Navi, wants to what's the word? Kakeru. Like put words onto you, put an explanation onto you, I suppose, or yeah, when they begin talking, when Navi begins talking. Use, see up, tsukao is use. Again, we're going with the stem to allow the sentence to continue on afterwards. I suppose nowadays we'd more often say, see up will tsukatte, and then mimi will katamuke yo. But he's gone with sky, which don't think it really has much difference. Mimi meaning ear. Or katamukeru. No, I don't think it is. Katamuku. I think it means to like tilt. Let's have a look. Oh my god, my phone. To incline toward, to slant, to lurch, to heel over. Yeah, so I think it's kind of like, bend your ear, I suppose, like tilt your ear towards Navi to basically hear what she has to say. Mimi wo katamuku. Oh no. Excuse me, katamukeru. Katamukeru is apparently a word, so it might be, yeah, mimi wo katamukeru. I'm a bit confused here. Yeah, it has to be, because this is wo, It says the object particle. So we are doing this to the ear, so it can't be an intransitive verb. Anyway, this kata, mimi wo katamukeru means to lend an ear, to give an ear to listen carefully, basically. So, yeah, that's what he's telling us to do. And here we have Deku no Kisama no Naka. Naka meaning like inside. And yeah, so just inside the great Deku tree. I suppose we're going to get some nuts on. Deku no mi wo te ni ireta. So yeah, Deku like nut. Obviously. Nuts and like seeds and things this is used for. Deku no mi wo te ni ireta. You got a Deku nut. I'm going to skip this because we're just going to see that a lot. Shi wo oshite nagete miyo. So yeah, press C. Nageru means to throw. And then if you put like miru onto the end of a te form verb, it means to like try to do in a kind of experimental fashion. So it's like experiment with throwing it sort of thing. Like try throwing it. Nagete miyo. And this just makes it volitional. Maybe a bit like, you know, trying to really tell us to do it, or to say, let's try throwing it, maybe. Pikat to hikatte mekuramashi. Pikat. Pikat, I suppose, is a bit like sparking, isn't it? Or flashing. Oh, okay. Pikatto is its own entry. Oh my god, I can't type. It says brightly, dazzlingly, sparklingly, brilliantly. So yeah, pikatto, like dazzling, dazzlingly lighten up, or light up, or flash. Yeah, hikaru is to shine, or to glitter, or to be bright, or whatever, isn't it? This character means light. So pikatto, light up, basically. Dazzlingly flash. Mekuramashi. Let's just look this up here. Oh, I think this means like smoke screen, doesn't it? Smoke screen, dazzler, distraction. Shell game. Magic, witchcraft, sleight of hand. Okay, mekuramashi. So smoke screen or whatever. Or dazzling. Teki no ugoki ga tomarimasu. Teki meaning enemy. Ugoki meaning like movement. Ugoku means to move. And then ugoki makes it into, I suppose, a noun sort of thing. So ugoki ga. Ugoki, their movement. Tomarimasu, like will stop. Yeah, that their movement will cease. They will be stuck in place. Excuse me, sort of thing. Don't want to talk to Navi. Feels like unnecessary text. And there's already enough going on. Oops. Oh. Okay. So, dungeon mappu wo mitsuketa. Dungeon map, meaning dungeon map, obviously. Mitsukeru is to find, and mitsuketa, of course, is the past tense. So, you know, yeah, well, we're not specifically mentioned in the sentence, but it says, you know, it says like found the dungeon map, and us doing it is, you know, obviously implied. Item mode ni kirikaete mappu gamen wo mite miyou. Item mode. So I guess that's like the pause screen, basically, is item mode. Kirikaeru meaning switch to item mode. Mappu gamen, map screen. Mitemio. Try, like, or maybe let's try looking at the map screen. Aoi heya wa ittabashao. So blue rooms. This is kind of good, this. Ya here means like a... I suppose it means like a... it's used in roof. So it's sort of building, maybe? It means like building or... yeah, basically building. And then this here is normally read as bu. But this means like a part. So it's like a part of a building or a section of a building. And therefore it kind of means like room, I suppose. Aoi heya, so blue rooms. Ittabasho, like ita, this is the past tense of iku, meaning to go. So the blue rooms are went places, places we've been to. And tenmetsu suru no wa genzaichi. Tenmetsu, meaning flash. To be honest, I don't really know why. Tenmetsu. It might mean... It might mean, well, metsu here, I know is used in, like... Can be used for, like, elimination. It says here, destroy, perish, ruin, overthrow. So probably perish might be your best one for this. And then, like, 10 is like a dot or a spot, isn't it? So maybe it, I don't know, I'm kind of guessing, but perhaps it's like at points it perishes. It, you know, it perishes for a point, and then it's back, and then it perishes again for another point. So in that sense, it's kind of flashing. But I'm guessing. Anyway, yeah, it means flashing. Tenmetsu suru no wa, and this no here is basically a nominalizer, I believe. Essentially it means the thing that is flashing, or even the word thing is wrong there. It can be anything. It can be the thing that is flashing, the reason it's flashing, the time it was flashing, but it kind of just makes this into a nominalizer thing. It's just like the flashing is your current location. Genzai meaning like actual, and then to be, so your actual, although Genzai means present, doesn't it? Yeah, well, I don't know, I kind of covered what they mean, like actual and to be, but actually together they mean, present, and then chi. Wait, is that right? No, am I wrong here? Genzaichi. Maybe it does mean like your actual place, the place where you actually are. Yeah, chi is just a character that means like region, area, location, locality, sort of thing. Yeah. I think this is Joge De, but I'm gonna have to look it up. Joge. Or it can be Joka. I don't know. I think it's Joge. But I don't know. Joge de furua o wo erabu. So up and down, using up and down on the control stick. Through, by the means of up and down on the control stick. Furua simply meaning floor. Wo erabu meaning select. So you select the floor using up and down on the control stick. Oh. Tobira wa mae ni tatte e de akerareru yo. Tobira just meaning door. Mae ni, like in front, I suppose, to the front, or yeah, at the front. Tatte, like tatsu, just meaning stand. Stand at the front or stand in front of a door. Using a, and this is actually a potential form here, akerareru, you can open it. You can open it using a. Action icon excuse me, gamen jo, maybe gamen ue, no aoi icon, so that's this obviously, no moji wo yoku mite ne, so action icon, action icon, which is this, the screen top blue icon, that's this, still, not moji. Moji is basically letters, or the characters. So it simply means the characters or the letters written on the action icon. What yoku mite ne, and yoku I suppose meaning either often, like often look at it, or carefully look at it. Could be either of those. Yeah, kind of sums it up, just like, you know, look often and carefully at the letters on the action icon. Itaipi kanbempi. Itai meaning painful, or I suppose less literally he's going ow, you know, he's ouch. And then this P thing here is just a weird little characteristic of the Dekus. It's not, I don't think it's really, you know, actual Japanese. It's just a weird little thing that the Dekus say. Yeah, and then kanbenpi is like, kanben is like forgiveness, or excuse, I suppose. Pardon, forgiveness, yeah. So pardon me, sort of thing, pardon me or forgive me. Hint to yu kara yurushiteppi. Hint meaning hint, yu meaning to say, kara meaning like so or because. You could see it as because I will say a hint, please let me go, sort of thing. Or, you know, I will say a hint, so forgive me, or allow it, sort of thing. Yurusu, approve, permit, yeah, permit maybe, or like to forgive, or to exempt, yeah, sort of those sort of vibes, I suppose. Takai gake kara jump suru toki, 3D スティックを前に入れていれば、くるり回ってno damage. Takai meaning high, so we've got like high, cliff, gake is cliff. I'm just remembering the four words that are all very similar that I used to get muddled up quite a lot. But yeah, takai gake kara, from in this case. This time this is from, so from a high cliff, jump time, or when you jump from a high cliff. The 3D stick, forwards, like tilt, I suppose. Ideru, again, it's like to put in. But with 3D sticks, it seems to mean that, you know, if you, yeah, hold the stick forwards. Irete ireba. I think this ireba is basically just like, it's a conditional form of the continuous state. So it's like, if you are in a state of holding or yeah, pressing the stick forwards when you land, kururi mawatte. Kururi is simply like an adverb meaning like spinny, is all it means. It just kind of, I don't know why that's here really. It just kind of doubles up what mawaru means. Mawaru means to rotate, and it's intransitive. So only the thing can rotate itself. You don't rotate other things. The transitive verb is mawasu. But yeah, kururi mawatte. So you will like spinny spin. Spinningly spin, I suppose you could literally translate it as quite badly. And no damage, simply meaning no damage. You won't take damage. Yeah. Anmari takai to hoshou dekinai kedo ne, kekke. Anmari meaning like like excessively or too much, excessively high, and guarantee I cannot, though, is basically what's going on here. So excessively high and, yeah, I cannot guarantee, though, that it will work. And then keke is just like a laughing noise, I suppose. I knew he was going to run away, so I paused him. He goes, Ma, yuki ga aru nara charenji suru pe keke. So Ma just going like, well, you know, courage, if there is, kind of thing. Nara is kind of conditional, so like if there is courage, or if you are brave, if you have courage. Charenji, meaning challenge, meaning basically like try it out, challenge yourself. Yeah, charenji suru pe. It's kind of weird that it's charenji suru and not charenji shite. Maybe it's different. Maybe it is a different meaning. Charenji suru pe keke. Then he runs off. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to take it on the way back. Yosei no pachinko o mitsuketa. So Yosei meaning fairy, pachinko apparently meaning slingshot. Mitsuketa, we've seen that already, haven't we? Past tense of the verb find. So found the fairy slingshot. Shi wo osu to mochi kayamasu. So pressing C and you will sort of like set it up, you will hold it and prepare it, I believe. Let's just check that though. Mochi kaye, is it, what the hell? Mochi kayeru? To change the way one holds something. Okay, so yeah, I guess just, you know, you just hold it up, ready. Excuse me. Oi. Mo ichido shi osu to kamaete. Okay, I see. Oh yeah, I might have gotten these words modded up actually. So mochi kaeru, yeah, just to change how you hold it, yeah. I guess. I was thinking this was the same as this for some reason. Mo ichido shi osu to kamaete. Hanasu to deku no tane wo hassha. So mo ichido, just essentially meaning one time, and mo means like additional, like one more time. So once again. Shi osu to, press C and you will kamaeru, which means to set up, to prepare. Oh, to prepare to use something, yeah. So yeah, kamaete, so you just prepare the slingshot. Hanasu to, so release, and a deku, like seed. Hassha, meaning like firing. This one means kind of like discharge, I suppose, and this one means firing. So yeah, together they just mean to shoot, basically. Release and deku seed, you will fire. There's no actual verb on the end here, but I suppose this is considered to be a verb in this case. Excuse me. Sugu ni uchitai baai ni wa shi wo nagame ni oshiteiru to hajime kara tane wo setto kano. Sugu ni meaning basically immediately. Immediately, uchitai is the desire form of utsu, which means to shoot as well. So utsu becomes uchitai, meaning want to shoot. So immediately, want to shoot Ba'ai is a case, and niwa is like in the case that you immediately want to shoot. Shi wo nagame ni. Excuse me. Nagame ni is like... It's like on the long side, isn't it? Is how I kind of tend to translate this. It means... So rather than just pressing C, you kind of press C for a longer time than usual, maybe. It's hard to explain. Kind of hard to understand as well, to be honest. But yeah, nagame ni. Yeah, more on the long side. That rather than pressing it, you press it for a bit of a longer time. I don't know. That's kind of what it means. I don't know why they can't just say nagai. But it's a different grammar point to how we would say it in English. Anyway, shi o nagame ni oshiteiru to. If you are like, well, not if, but in the state of holding for a longer than usual time, I suppose. And start from, or from the start, seed setto kano. Setting a seed is possible from the start. if you like hold C for a longer than usual time, I suppose is what's going on. Damn, weird little sentence that. Whoa! What am I doing? Navi flying confused me. Oos. Right, nice. Well, she's probably going to tell me about the vines as well, actually, isn't she? In a second. Damn it. Oh, they're all dead. Here we go. Kono kabe tsuta ga karamitsuite te omae nara noboresou. Kono kabe meaning this wall. Kabe is wall. Tsuta is like these vines, basically, isn't it? Tsuta is vines. Karamitsuku. Let's just look that up. I think it means like to be wrapped around, to sort of wrap around something and be all entwined and stuff. Karamitsuku. To twine oneself around, to coil around, yeah. Karamitsuite, and then there should be like another E in here. Karamitsuite ite. Just meaning like it is, or to be coiled around. But like Japanese often omits the E in the ite. Yeah. And then omae nara, like you. How did I do this? When I did GoldenEye, I came up with a sort of alright explanation of nara. Oh yeah, that was just kind of like you of all people. You of all people. It's kind of like you especially. Omae nara, you for one. You as you. You of all people, you especially. Noboresou. So again, quite a lot going on with this single verb here, actually. Noboru is to climb. Noboreru would be the potential form of that. So it would be, you know, to be able to climb. And noboresou is to seem as though you are able to climb it. So there's quite a lot of information there. Noboresou. Seems as though you can climb it. You of all people, sort of thing. Oi. Okay, perhaps I'll end this part after I get this compass. Well, after I've done this room. Kompasu wo mitsuketa. Dungeon nai ni kakusareta ironna mono no basho ga wakatta. Kompasu, meaning compass. Mitsuketa, past tense of found, right? So found the compass. Dungeon nai, like inside the dungeon. And then ni, just like a preposition, basically. Kakusu is to hide something, and that's transitive. So you hide something else. Kakusu is to hide something. Kakusareta makes it into like passive, passive voice. So it's the things that have been hidden, basically. Things have had the hiding done to them. Kakusareta ironna mono. Ironna means like various, essentially. Like iroiro is one way of saying various, and ironna is another way. They're the same, basically, I think. Ironna mono. So the have been hidden various things, not basho. Basho is place or like location or whatever, isn't it? So and then wakatta is to become clear or to be understood. So the location of various hidden things has become clear. People often kind of think that wakaru means to understand, which it kind of does, I suppose. But wakaru is it means to be clear or to become clear. So that's the sense in which like everyone uses it. Wakatta means like I have learned, or something has become clear to me, or I understand in the sense that that has become clear, sort of thing. So yeah, just be aware of that when trying to use it, I suppose. Whoops. I guess I'll get this. Damn. I guess I'll get this spider over here. And then it's probably a good time to end. Okay, it says Ogon no Staruchura wo taoshita. This one means yellow, and this one means gold, and together they just basically mean golden. Perhaps this means gold in the sense of the actual material. I'm not sure. Anyway, together these mean golden. And Staruchura. It's kind of weird to me that the word they use for skull is stull. Staru. Chura. And then obviously it's chura because the spider, spiders are called tarantulas, aren't they? Tarantula. And it's sort of a play on that, isn't it? Skulltula. So if you say Skulltula, you annoy me, basically. It's Skulltula. Golden Skulltula, what? Taoshita. Defeated. Taosu is to defeat, essentially. Taoru is to collapse, and I suppose Taosu is to cause to collapse, and in that sense, to defeat. And then Taoshita shirushi wo te ni ireta. Shirushi is just a symbol, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So symbol or a mark or an evidence of defeating, evidence of having defeated it, I suppose. What teni ireta? You got proof of having defeated it. Let's just get out of this room. Damn it, dude. Oh, I already did it. Didn't even realise. Alright. Yeah, that's that. So, you know, thanks for watching. Hope it was worthwhile. And I will see you next time.